What up, YouTube? Mr. Mac here. Welcome back to the Mac Shack for the next episode in our Lynx FC Road to Glory here in Football Manager 2020. This is the Chain Wreck. And today we are here with the Champions League third qualifying round. First and second legs. We'll play both games in today's episode. We are taking on Dinamo Zagreb, and we are here on the eve of the game. You can see they've got a couple of one player out and one player doubtful due to ankle injuries. We have not really had the most productive lead in here. You can see we've scored 5 goals and conceded 3 across 4 matches so far. Having said that, it's pretty good considering the standard of competition that we are competing at. This is the Champions League, of course. So we go in here, Dinamo Zagreb, $1.25. Favourites compared to us at $10. So we are really going to be up against it here. We're playing at home first. So really we would like to keep a clean sheet or limit them to as few goals as possible. We've got James Hill coming in as well, so we have got 4 lone players in our squad. Probably the best 4 players that we have, other than Dinamo Carvalho, who we're hoping can turn it on for us a little bit here in the middle of the park. We are going to just look very quickly at some set piece. Whoops. There we go. Set piece takers, because I know that we've got, some great long throwers. So we're going to just clear the list of throw takers out, and we're going to just repopulate this with a few other guys here to give ourselves some better options coming in. So I think we may, we'll pop Fontaine in there like that. And we're probably pretty happy there. We don't want to do too much else. In terms of our free kicks, we may just clear these out as well. We can put Tyler Bury in on the right hand side. Dinamo Carvalho can take them on both sides. And then maybe not direct free kick for those guys. I might just put Valdivia can certainly take a free kick here and there. He will be starting from the bench today. I haven't fiddled too much with any of these, so I'm not going to touch them now. I'll probably do that between episodes. And then our corner takers is looking like we're in a little bit of trouble with those. So Vinay will generally play on the left, so we can put him in there. Clinton, we're happy to have taking corners. So Nelson Carvalho, your headings are 7. So look, we'd probably, out of everyone, we'd like to have you taking corners third most. All right, I'm happy with that. We're going to submit our team, and then I'll have to check these set pieces afterwards. It's something that's very easy to forget when you're sort of coming and going between games. All right, well, we're gonna give a passionate speech here. We've got nothing to lose here. We know how good we are. Let's show everyone what we're capable of. Listening passionately. It's great when I'm talking passionately and they're listening passionately. We're going to boost some confidence there, get everyone up and about and motivated, and we are going to come out to Bruno Petkovic being in great goal scoring form. We're going to have to pay him close attention. Ethan Jolly is doing good stuff there. So opposition, maybe we can go to opposition instructions here. Petkovic, we want to make sure that we pay him a little bit of attention. I think that just does it automatically, which is nice. Confirm changes. There we go. Okay. And Zagreb playing back to their keeper early on. I'm not sure if this is a highlight or if this is, is there going to potentially be a goal coming from this? No, thankfully. Okay. We have a set piece here. Carvalho curling it in. And we don't get anything out of it. Braithwaite now on the break, steaming through, but Tyler Bury cleans up really nicely there. They're still coming though. Castrati now with the ball, plays to Braithwaite again. Braithwaite looks very capable of going on a run here. Their wing back comes forwards and gets involved in the play. Back to Castrati. Castrati turns us around, takes a shot from just inside the box. nothing doing there. 352 now, and it's another highlight. I'm quite surprised, actually, just taking thoughts off the game for a moment, at how empty the seats are. Like, the away area is pretty much packed full, but the home crowd, we surely should be doing a lot better than this for a Champions League game. And that one clips the bar and goes over. We are being peppered right now. I'm going to go to cautious because I want to try and get us to push up just a little bit and see if we can actually, make the most of this. Have a couple of opportunities ourselves. And it seems to have worked to at least stop the hemorrhaging of chances that we're giving away here. Another corner now with Orsic playing it in, and it gets headed over the bar again. 25 minutes gone now. And again, oh my goodness, another one narrowly misses, as I am telling our players to play more direct. We've got Carvalho with a pass in, then a cross to Kelvin Morgan, and he's unlucky to miss that one. Morgan hasn't done a whole lot in the Champions League so far this season, after what was quite a spectacular season last time out. He certainly has some work to do, I guess, to encourage us. Look, we've had 10 shots, and that would be great in any other half, aside from the fact that we've given up 22. Now, the winner of the Celtic-Sion match is who we would actually be playing if we did get through this leg. At this point in time, Celtic pretty much have that one sewn up there. So we're going to let the boys know. We're going to tell them it's time for you guys to dig deep. Let's see what you've got. I believe in you. I know you can get better. I have faith. I have faith. You weren't that bad. I have faith. Come on, Lynx FC boys. Show us what you've got. 2,158 people in attendance here. I mean, we are we're expected to lose heavily in this game, so I can understand why maybe the fans didn't come out. But honestly, you've got to show up for your home team when they're playing. I'm surprised the whole country's not out here watching us. We've had some pretty poor performances through the midfield, so I think what we're going to do here is we're actually going to make all 3 of our substitutions right now. It is a little bit dangerous, yes, but can Jamie Bozio play on the left? Defender left, central midfield. Got some good leadership, natural flair. Might actually consider playing him instead of Clinton. Hang on, let's just have a quick look here. Clinton is younger, definitely has better stats, dribbling, first touch, all of that. Clinton's better on the ball, so I'm actually going to put Clinton into that position. I'm then going to drop Vinay into the wing for Galliano, give the young lad a little bit of a break, and we bring Valdivia on as well to see if the hero from the last 2 seasons can accomplish something for us here. Dinamo Zagreb with a corner and an open header again. It thankfully has gone over. 15 minutes to play now. And another set piece. James Hill on debut, handballs in the box. Bender can't save that one. 1-0 to Dinamo Zagreb. I think we throw caution to the wind here. We go on the attack. We look and see if we can actually make anything out of this last sort of 15 minutes. Very, very disappointing for our new player to end up in that position. Giving up a penalty inside the last 15 minutes, and that is the last of the chances there. I'm really disappointed. And I need to let James Hill know. I'm gonna say it cautiously. I'm not happy, mate. Honestly, you weren't unlucky. You have handballed in the box. You've cost our team the game, really. we were certainly on level terms for the second half there. And now all the tales will tell we just got outclassed, as opposed to us, doing actual good things. So Hill, worth $100,000, certainly didn't live up to that. Kelvin Morgan's played 9 hours of competitive football. Valdivia's played over 5 hours. We're really struggling for goals here. The players worked hard. We worked extremely hard and continue to do that. Look, even the best players have bad luck. Why did you persist with James Hill when it was clear for all to see he wasn't up to it? Maybe I could have substituted him for Jamie Bozio. I don't know. He'll have better games. Hopefully he will. He didn't really have that much of a good game. Yeah, he scored the penalty that won them the game, so that's why he got player of the match. Yeah, look, we didn't have the best day. We now have to travel to Croatia to play Dinamo Zagreb in the return leg. So that is coming up in about a week's time. I am going to put a cut in the video here, and I will catch you for that one very shortly. All right, we're back. It is the day of the showdown game against Dinamo Zagreb. We are 1 goal behind on aggregate. $13 odds of us actually getting something out of this game. I'm going to start Valdivia in place of Morgan. I know he's worse. Or am I? Let's go for something a little bit... I mean, we've played similarly to this before. And let's put Clinton in the midfield here as a Mazzala on support. I wonder if I get a better rating out of Jamie Bozio. I do not. So we're going to play Leon Clinton in the midfield here. We're going to try and just block things up through the middle of the park. Get some extra bodies happening there and see how Larson goes as an advance forward up front by himself, because he's trying to lead the line, be the focal point here. So having an advance forward and a poacher together, maybe not the best idea. We'll wait and see. But I feel like this is going to give us better defensive options here. It's certainly a more defensive lineup than what Dinamo Zagreb are playing against us. So we'll have to just see what we can do. We're going to say we owe them, and then we're going to, bestow faith on all of our players again. And you can see they're motivated, they're confident. I think we can unsettle their centre back. Yeah, sure. I'll say that, and we'll see how we go. We're also going to come up to cautious straight away because we do need to get something out of this game. I mean, that's at the end of the day, if we don't score, we go home. Even if we get a respectable draw, we still go home. We're out of the Champions League. Now, Pavlovic plays to Petkovic. It sort of bobbles around there to Parika. That did not look like it should have been a penalty. I'm mildly disappointed. I'm more disappointed that Banda has been beaten by Petkovic at the same post. Different goal scorer this time, but the only 2 goals Zagreb have got have been from the penalty spot. Oops, I don't want to pause that. I just want to skip the replay. So that's a little bit disappointing. They've got a set piece here on the edge of the box. Orsic, Banda not really paying much attention to it. Thankfully, it just goes over the top. We've got a corner here. Tyler Bury. It goes to absolutely no one, unfortunately. So we haven't had too much luck so far. That is a great run and a great goal there by Dinamo Zagreb. I'm feeling like we're in a little bit of trouble here. That just looked like we didn't really want it at all. You can see Orsic just sort of steps the defence and then blasts it past Bradley Banda. 3-0 down now. I was always concerned that this may happen being we are now playing away from home. However, I was hoping against hope that maybe we could survive. It's actually getting worse. 4-0 now. I don't think we can stay on positive. We can't afford to do that anymore. We're going to say show some passion to the lads. Try and actually, fire them up a little bit. We need something out of this game, guys. Honestly, what are you doing? We've given them another throw. This time, though, Galliano is actually going to get touch of the ball. Plays back to Jolly. Jolly plays across to Brad Power. Brad Power lofts it forwards now to Tyler Bury. Here we go. As soon as I say that, we turn the ball over. Tyler Bury, not a great cross there. Dinamo Zagreb get the ball back. The flick on thankfully goes to no one. Hill plays to Power. Power just bangs it forwards. Larson can't get onto it there. I think we'd be better off playing into space in front of him, maybe, so we can run onto it. I'm not super sure on the best way to play for these guys. Maybe we've just, mixed the squad up too much. We've played too many loan signings compared to... Wow. Yeah, okay. We're done. Like, it's game over. We're not getting anything else out of this game now. They've put 4 goals past us in 20 minutes. I don't even know what to say to them. Maybe we encourage them and we say, look, it's not that bad. Guys, please just do something now for us. We haven't really done a whole lot since that penalty. Again, we just turn the ball over. It's not really our best performance. Probably one of the worst performances we've had in charge of this team, but also, and potentially in my defense here, I'd say, one of the best teams that we've ever faced. They are actually now embarrassing us. It's like we're training cones. What are we doing, boys? Come on, honestly. It's not going to be a pleasant dressing room to be in at half time, I can tell you that much. With 2 shots to 16, 10 fouls to 2, and only 38% possession, they've scored with half of their shots on target. I'm gonna be cautious here, and I'm gonna tell them how it is, guys. You've been terrible. I know that you're better than this. I know that you can play better than this. I'm not sure why we're playing so badly. We've given everyone in their offensive line pretty much an opportunity to score. Second half, we're at the hour mark. I think we bring Valdivia on. We also are going to take Clinton out of the midfield for Tyler Bury, and we're going to bring Bozio in. But we're going to bring him in for James Hill, and we're going to bring Avellano in for Bury here. And Avellano is just going to play as a central midfielder on attack. That's all 3 of our subs at the hour mark. Really, there's not a lot left for us to go here. We've actually gone 25 minutes without conceding a goal, which is very impressive. Maybe I spoke too soon. Ooh, just off the crossbar. Okay. That's half an hour gone with no goals conceded. We may actually do just as well as them in the second half here. Why not just try and get something in injury time? It's not going to happen. We lose 5-0. 6-0 on aggregate. I wonder how the board's going to take that. I'm not going to tell them that they did well and that their efforts were excellent. I'm going to say, look, it's unacceptable. I am going to tell them that they were... Ooh. Right. Well, clearly my assistant manager has got no idea in what we should be saying to these boys. The first leg triumph did nothing to help them. We didn't show up for the second leg. We may as well have sent our kids out for the second leg. Now we play against Lynx in the playoff for the Europa League. So we basically go straight through to that match, which will give us the opportunity to go into the Europa League. Look, it'd be nice to come back and make up for that with a win. Valdivia not scoring goals. We pick up 1.8 million for participating in the Champions League, which is delightful. And the College Europa game is going to be rescheduled. So there are a couple of things that I just want to check. First of all, yeah, okay. So the next episode will be versus Lynx, home and away, in the Europa League playoffs. I want to see how Lincoln Red Imps are doing in their schedule here. They lost on aggregate 3-5 there. So they're out of the Europa Conference League. That guy looks pretty good. Okay. And that's pretty much it for Gibraltar in terms of European competition. Now, I'm fairly sure 23,000 is, I don't know, second biggest crowd. FC Basel we played against last time, and we did better against Basel. Not sure which of those is actually going to be better than out of the two of them. I think because Dinamo Zagreb are playing in the Champions League, probably they're the better team. So, as much as it sucks to lose 5-0, like, we certainly, I don't think, deserved to go through to the playoff for the Champions League this time around. However, we may have enough, and the draw may be in our favour, that we can overcome LASK Linz in the next episode and get into the Europa League, which would actually just blow my mind, and also be so good for the finances, which we are now at $4.3 million. So yeah, we're making some moves. The board's pretty happy with what we're doing at the moment too. Our facilities are coming along quite nicely, so we're going to keep looking at that. Some concerning criticisms and performances and stuff there. Anyway, I'm going to take this interview off camera, and I will see you again in time for the game against LASK Linz coming up very shortly. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will speak to you soon.